My name is Rhapsody, welcome back to the long explorations here in the Jaguar Temple in Curse of the Dead Gods. We're gonna get it. Oh, it's happening. It's going to. No ifs, ands, or you best believe buts about it. We get into the Dark Avatar of the Jaguar. We're gonna get a weapon on floor 2. Actually gonna make sure that I have something. It's gonna be good. And, of course, we're going to have all of the information that we got from the last encounter with the Dark Avatar of the Jaguar. Excuse me. Alright. Get. 2, 3, 4. Woo! Very easy room so far. Unfortunately, I have to lose the greed timer because I wanted to make sure that I pick this up. Ah, there's a trap in the middle of the room. I was wondering what had done the final hit on that other enemy. I guess it makes sense that it was a trap. Got him. Actually, that might not be all the enemies in the room. Yeah, there's one. Ah, dang. I would have had to use the pistol there to close the distance without losing the timer. Incandescent claws for fire attacks? That lights enemies, which can be useful. 20% damage against uninjured enemies isn't actually a particularly good modifier. Sure, I'll take this. This is also really good because it... Oh, fire attacks as well. Nice. Okay, so as I was about to say, this is really good because it will benefit from relics that increase the damage of our fire attacks. But so will the Jaguar bow. And also, now we have the ability to start stance. Nice. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Get a relic. I would love a... Lose corruption on greed kills? Maybe. Okay, so let's do those and then close the distance for this one. Get all my free dodges out there. Hup. Almost. Is that a pistol? Nice. We've had an upgrade on all of our weapons so far. Definitely take the poison attacks there. Yeah, pretty sure the rest of this room is empty, but I want to make absolutely certain. Yeah, completely certain now. A little bit of extra gold. Every piece is worth. Alright, let's get out of here. Wait, no, extra room. Last one was handled with a sword. So, wait, hang on. Last one was handled with a sword, so we go with this. Because it does actually remember the last stance you killed in. Even when you're starting a new combo. So I'm going to have to constantly try and keep in mind what I'd last killed with. I think what I'm going to try and do... Oh, no, but I can't just change weapons to the thing that I... Heal 6% when it max... no. Negative 20% to gold offering cost is pretty big. We go for one Oh! 10% critical damage also heals you. Yeah, that's too good. That's too good. I take Eagle's Eye here. It also comes with 4 dex, which is perfect. It's like almost 10% extra damage. But yeah, I can't unfortunately just swap to the stance that I need to use next, because sometimes I need to swap to my torch. So I'll be losing information then. We'll lose gold as we take damage here, but we take 25% less damage because of Auric Malediction, the curse we just picked up. Okay, good. We were right there. Wait, what? Did you hear that? Like something just said cool? I'm gonna put my phone further away from my microphone there. Oh god. Yeah, sorry, I got confused by all... I thought it was like... Not Siri responding to me, because I do not have... Ooh, another fire attack, sure. Not Siri responding to me because I don't have an Apple device, but... I thought it was the phone responding to me for some reason, but it didn't say anything about it responding to me. Great. Going to destroy that wall. Then... It'll be time to get you with the bow. Nice. I'm also just getting 3 healing every single time I hit with a perfect shot on the bow. again, not to toot my own horn, because I have mentioned this before, but I think it's relevant at this point. I am pretty comfy hitting those perfects quite consistently, I feel. So I should be able to use this as a really good way of healing up a bunch. Got him. Alright, so this was just about getting the excess gold. Love it. Do we have... Hang on. Yeah, we have a relic before we have the stats. But we should actually have the money by the time we get to that relic. Especially if we start correctly. So I think... Yeah, I think it's our main-handed weapons we go for here first. Roll. Keep it going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No! What the heck was that? Everyone on the other side of the map aggroed on me so quickly. Like, I didn't think I'd even gotten those enemies to come after me yet. Oh, well, speaking of didn't think I'd gotten those enemies to come after me yet, there's another set of enemies I didn't think I'd had come after me yet. Hang on. No! Missed the timing on that, unfortunately. So we lose more stance dancing. Remember when I said that this is going to work out if we stance dance in this area? Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh, God. I really need something that extends my greed timers right now. Plus 200% on greed timers? No, but plus 20% base damage for heavy weapons is pretty good. I'd be happy swapping to a spear if it was, that's the scorpion spear. Yeah. It's poison attacks. Okay, I'll do it. I like spears a little bit more than I like bows, but also if you attack at the right range with spears, they will always crit, which is a lot of healing. Or at least it could be. All right. Let's get out of here. Plus, all of our weapons are doing fire damage at the moment. I think we're fine. And we're going to be transitioning out of them, so it's not like we're going to buy a very expensive, you know, extra fire attack relic. Wait, hang on. Max stamina by 1! It's such a great upgrade. I didn't want to get both of those at the same time, unfortunately, but just how it worked out. Easy. Now, I made sure that there was a barrel in front of this to open it before I killed all those enemies, just in case I needed to get the Death Wife to actually do it for me. Passing through a door inflicts 50% less corruption. That is, at the moment, the biggest source of corruption. Well, actually, no, it's not at the moment the biggest source of corruption for us, because we did buy a very expensive relic for 70 corruption. But usually, that will be the biggest source of corruption for us. Okay, the intent there was to try and parry each of those attacks, and I failed every time. I wasn't just standing there trying to tank, but that's how it worked out. Gold offerings remove 15 corruption's pretty good. 30% damage against weakened enemies. Just reroll. Gold offerings remove 15 corruption, and it has dex as well. You know what? Yeah. Removes 15 corruption and plus 4 dex is pretty good. Especially getting it this early. Alright. Unfortunately, I probably lost like a lot of money in that final fight in that room. Trying to parry. Ooh, that's some stance dancing right there. If I do say so myself. I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot toot. I I don't think there was any enemy in this room that could have opened this for us. Yeah, and we don't have the ability to open it ourselves, unfortunately. This is the first time in a long time I'm going to be going out this direction. One, two, three. Wait. Wait. No necromancer. There we go. All I gotta do is get him far enough away. Now that doesn't count as a kill for the stance dancing, so I still have to go back to using the spear. There we go. 25% chance to automatically trigger a parry. Gotta love that. Basically take 25% less damage from most sources. 250 health and 10% max damage. Love it. So each point of dex is 2% max damage. And each point of constitution is 50 max health. Creeping Gloom. Do I care about that more than Auric Malediction? I deal 10% more damage in the light, but taking damage triggers a wave of darkness. No, I actually really don't care about that. I'm gonna get rid of Auric Malediction just so I can try and save more money and use more of my stuff as gold offering removals. What the? Alright, love that. But now that we've just got the champion alone by themselves, yeah, we can kind of now get this going off. Perfect. Just the start of the fight and trying to clean up those jaguars was a bit of a problem for us. 2, 3. Unfortunately, we're no longer critting on those hits. We're not at the right distance. 1, 2, 3. I actually might now ignore the Jaguar. There we go. Yeah, I figured we were close enough that we could do it at that point. So we took one hit to a Jaguar there, but that's it. Pretty good. Let's get rid of Creeping Auric Malediction. Ooh, fire charge attacks and combo finishes, as well as plus 20% critical damage, and deals critical damage when stamina is depleted. Like it. Each green kill removes 1 corruption. I was asking for that earlier, was I not? Let's go with removing the 4% base damage per stack. Nice. Alright, and now we go for a weapon. I'd like a heavy. I have the plus 20% base damage to heavy weapons. Pretty important. We might be at the rate, might be at the point where we can start one-shotting things with that. Ah. Nope. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, wait. This is just a, yeah. This is just a enemy combat room. Which is to say, I need to expect there's a lot of enemies in this room. Okay. Back to the sword. Wait. That's an elite? Wait, no. The Deadeye got me while I was trying to figure out whether that was an elite. And I realized just a second too late. Yeah, of course there are elites now. We're in the second floor. It'd be weird if there weren't elites now. Okay. No. Afraid you're not allowed to get that hit on me. We desperately need a weapon that does extra damage to elites. Plus 30% damage while in darkness. Offhand combos, trigger crits. No. That's one of your main weapons. Well, my main weapon is a sword, but I have no perception. I'll pass this. Plus 20% base damage if your secondary weapon is a shield. Plus 1% base per point of constitution. I mean, that looks pretty good. Oh, Primal Hammer that does 30% damage against elites, champions, and bosses, and charge attacks weakened enemies, and also we have the heavy modifier. The thing is, I actually think I want the Blazing Blade. But this is cheap. I could actually just afford to buy this, which actually also cures a lot of corruption. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. We can get another weapon later if we desperately need to. The weapons we have right now are pretty good for right now. Okay. Give myself the ability to possibly get some more money before we go for a stats. Okay. So we're still off a one hit. Never mind. Not with the charged up attack though. Plus 10% to your base damage. It also has fire attacks. It does significantly more damage as well. I think I will take that. Okay. Just be hiding in this corner while everything goes off so they can take the money and then dash. Okay, so initiate fights with this weapon and then change out. Got it. That's going to be our game plan for a while, I think. I mean, worked out. All right, where are ya? Yeah, no. Okay, and then got him. Whew. Very slow attacks with this thing, but we're still good. No source of damage can exceed 15% of your max health. Woof. I don't know if I want that. I have so many things handling my corruption, like the Ring of Purity and the Ancient Sensor. Chimeric Shimmer is 10 less corruption every room, though. But I guess, Ring of Purity is 10 less corruption some rooms. We should have very manageable corruption and curse through this room. Thump. Stagger, stagger, kill. Love it. Alright, so it's main hand, main hand, main hand. Just gonna keep making that clear to myself. It's main hand that I gotta go for here. Main hand, main hand, main hand. And time to use my heavy weapon. Wait a second. And thump. Wait a second. Gold offerings remove 10 corruption as well as oh god. What if I take that instead of the Ring of Purity? It's extra dex. It's really useful. I'm gonna be making some gold offerings soon as well. So sure. Oh no, I just saw the gold in the corner there. Okay, nothing down that way. Oh, you are kidding me. I literally just can't buy it. Ouch. That is a huge change in the expected and then actual corruption stats there for us. Got him. Whoop. New gun with extra damage to the main mace. No, because... Wait. This is not the sword that does extra damage if my second's a shield, though. So they're not reliant on one another in that way, at least. Alright. Plus 15 to fire attacks? I think that's too late for a plus 15 to fire attacks, thank you. Like a plus 30? Maybe. Plus 45? Definitely. Plus 15? Sound fine, thanks, actually. I'll do okay. You can give that to someone else. Yeah, after I did the second roll there, I knew that was going to happen, unfortunately. Saw it all unfold in front of my eyes moments before it happened. Alright. We're not going to be able to afford these ones. No, never mind. We can buy these ones. Cool. Unfortunately, this doesn't kill that much corruption because we're already over. Rude. I should have gone out to the left because then I could have had a time challenge at the end instead of just gold room. Sulfurous barrels. Explosive barrels now have an increased radius. I actually don't really care about that as a downside, to be entirely honest with you. Not fast. Not fast. Yeah, see, the annoying thing is this Deadeye needs to die super quickly, and oh my god, never mind, it did die super quickly and everything's fine. The annoying thing was that I wanted it to die quickly and I didn't think it was gonna. But then it did, and now everything's okay with the world. Okay. What do you got for me? Plus 20% base damage for spears. I do like a good plus 20% base damage for spears, especially if I get a, what's the name of the spear that... It's not Feathered Spear. Feathered Spear is the one that gives you stamina back. What's the name of the spear that... Charged Pike, that's it. That hits 3 times if you use a charged attacks rather than 2. I really like extra spear damage on the Charged Pike. That was really annoying there. I don't know how I triggered those to explode, but I had literally no time to respond to them at all. Like, my animation could not be cancelled. Talked about this in the last episode a little bit, but it's becoming startlingly relevant right now. I think I just left a relic back there, actually. Maybe I should have just gone and checked. Thought it was dropped by the first one to die. Okay. My stats, honestly, could be in a better position by this point. I've been focusing a lot recently, as you might have noticed, on trying to pick up better statistics earlier on in the run and then letting those kind of carry us through. I'm feeling a little bit light on that at the moment. Ooh, fire attacks, but it gets +1 per... So it's instead of the +10 base damage, this is just +21. Great. Alright. Also be taking a little bit of that gold and mounting out. Ooh, a solid pile right there. Another, like, an in particular problem with the stats that we picked up so far is that we didn't pick up much perception early at all. Just gonna let that whole room clear itself. We didn't really pick up much perception early at all, so, like, a lot of gold has been missed for that reason. And then that kind of snowballs because then we weren't able to afford things that otherwise we would have been able to buy with gold. Thump, thump, ka-thump. I had to focus on killing the actually dangerous one first because I'm pretty sure the Blood Priests just never damage you. It's an interesting strat, but it seems to be the one they go with. Parry. Gotta remember, it's very important here for me to parry Parry. There we go. Specifically right now, it's very important to 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that was a 4 strike. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, another 4 strike. 1, 2, 3. It is 4s. There's no set of 3 that he does. I've been misled. 1, 2. Failed both parries there. I'm trying though. One, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, I'm getting a whole load of corruption doing this as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know how. I don't know how I can parry all 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because like parry, parry, parry. Like the timing between the attacks is faster than the timing between my ability to parry. I've taken so much damage here just because I wanted to try and learn more about parrying this enemy, but I think I have to do it. I hate to say it, but I do think that might end up losing me the run. In fact, that's quite likely, to be entirely honest with you. But I think at some point I do need to do that. Moonblade Night Sword. Charge attack triggers a powerful dash attack, damaging all enemies. What? Ceremonial dagger plus mana hits claw. No. Man, it could get a claw. It's a pretty good claw though. No, this looks unique. Has a charge. Charge attack is... This has to be a unique weapon. Right? I've never seen this before. Charge attacks trigger a powerful dash, damaging all crossed enemies. Also, the enemy dropped 3 things, but they're only supposed to drop 2. Here's what I propose. I think that the enemies in this game, that is to say the champions, I think if you kill them in a specific way, they drop something extra. And I think that's what happened. And I think the extra thing it drops is like a sword or a relic or a weapon or something related to that champion. Because this is the same kind of dash that the enemy was doing to us. That was kind of like giving us the absolute spank. Also, it has plus 100% damage taken and plus 100% damage dealt, which, like, if I'm already in danger in this run, why not be in more danger, but possibly also win? Okay, its crit damage heals me for 12. Taking extra damage, but also... One sec. One sec. So we just make sure we get all of this flawlessly. God. One sec. Sorry. There's so much going on. Please stop attacking me. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen as soon as I did the dash. Extra damage against weakened enemies. Just kill you with the thump. What's this? Perfect shots, pierce enemy. I'm fine. Yeah, 100% extra damage taken from enemies doesn't mean that much when your 100% extra damage dealt to them also heals you. Like, it means something, and especially in the boss fight, whoo, is it ever going to mean something? But it's nice. We actually also have a relic at the moment that might be mitigating this a little bit. Which is, we have the relic that says you may take no more than 15% of your max health in damage. So despite taking 2 times as much damage, none of them can be a particularly giant hit. That actually might be exactly what saves us, if anything does, in the fight against the Avatar of the Jaguar. I tried to roll that one. I just completely failed it. Love it. All right. Soldier on. Let's go for this relic. Buying a relic here could heal a lot of corruption from us. I actually don't really like the dash ability of this whole thing. That was a really bad charge on my attack. What? That enemy started to jump at me and finished jumping at me, interrupting my attack in the time it took for me to get my attack off. That's just rude. Oh, right. I was wondering why I took damage there. It's because these are actually just triggering alternatingly. What? I don't like this at all. Let's just get the heck out of here. No! No! What? What is this? It's constant. 5% of critical damage. I mean, that's also yeah, I'll replace that. I need to heal up from all the damage I took in this room. What is this? Like, it feels like I was rolling during almost all of the times I got hit there. There we go. Okay, and then hop, hop, hop. Here, go. Whew. Some healing there, but definitely not enough. I think I'm gonna go to this unknown now, just in case it's a haven. That sucked. Well, hang on. Let me get the necromancer first. And that's, yeah, we're losing way too much HP here. It's just, this is not a viable way to stay alive. Especially if we die immediately in a single swing behind. Yeah, that was... Honestly, that trap room took way too much health from us. That was really poorly done on my part. I kept trying to time it, and I was always millimeters short of being safe before I got hit. Really unfortunate. But we did learn a little bit more about some of the bosses. We learned more about the parry timings, especially on the second boss, and also about some sort of a unique boss drop mechanic. For the moment, though, my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Curse of the Dead Gods. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourselves. There's a playlist in the description down below with all my content on the game past, present, and future, and hopefully we'll see you next time.